Okay, welcome awesome fifth graders to your EdPuzzle and the first day of distance learning. I got some cool things planned for today's EdPuzzle. Um, the first thing I want to show you guys is what's kind of been going on in the last 3 weeks. I've got to see a lot of you online. So through Google Classroom and Math 2020, Mr. Manderfeld has been doing something called a Mustang Challenge, and we've had 3 of them, one each week we've been out of school so far. And what those Mustang Challenges were is there had been 4 activities that kids would do during the week: creative activity, engineering activity, imagination, and skills and physical. So there's different activities, and then we'd have what's called a Marty Party on Friday nights. And we'd use a thing called Zoom video conferencing, which many of you have been on. But if you have not, you guys will have the experience this Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday, we're going to have some small groups where we're going to do stuff like we would in a Marty Party. And Thursday, we're going to actually have a Zoom classroom. You're going to have your Cardinal class, your Bruin class, and your Longhorn class. And all 3 of us teachers are going to teach you that class. Instead of going to each class individually, we're going to teach you together. But anyway, the Marty Party was pretty cool. We had special guests. We had my brother as a special guest, Mr. Fitzpatrick, Miss Smith from 4th grade that now lives in Wisconsin was a special guest. We played games. We had clues. We did a lot of fun things in the Marty Party. So just wanted to let you know that that's already been happening for the kids that haven't seen it. Also something that's been going on, which I also wanted to show you, is we've been doing kids yoga. So tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. there's going to be a kids yoga class. I'll put the Zoom ID number and just show up. You know, it's pretty cool. So here's an example from this past week of kids yoga. Okay, so I know it wasn't the clearest video, but you can see my living room there, and you can see that that's right where we do yoga, so I hope you guys join us tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at something else we did. So as part of the Marty Party, my brother wrote a song about being in quarantine. Again, it might be hard for you guys to hear a little bit, but I just wanted to show you a clip from that from yesterday's Marty Party, or I'm sorry, Friday's Marty Party. Here it was. Come on, you can play. You can do a little thing. All right, all you see is a blank screen, so I guess we'll leave that for now because I don't want to bore you. Also, what has Mr. Manderfeld been up to? I've been up to a lot of working out. And in my garage, I put a heavy bag to do some boxing. And I wanted to show you actually a little tutorial that I made for you all on boxing. So hopefully this will play. Things aren't loading so fast today. There we go. All right, hi, amazing 5th graders. Came to show you a little boxing. So a couple lessons on boxing. First, what we have over here is a 100-pound heavy bag. It's very heavy. Look, I can hit it hard. Barely moves. Before you hit a heavy bag, you have to wrap your hands. These are special hand wraps. What are they for? To protect your hands inside the glove and to protect your wrist so you don't go like this and hit it the wrong way and snap your wrist. Brand new gloves I just got. Thank you, Amazon. Something still running, right? So I'm gonna put my gloves on to show you a couple of combinations. Okay, let me get this locked up here. All right. So on the heavy bag, you have different punches. First, you have a 1, which is a jab. Now you always want to keep your hands up to protect your face, because now I'm hitting a bag. Obviously, no one's swinging back at me, but in real boxing or MMA, someone's trying to take your head off, right? So you always got to keep your hands up, right? So hands are up. What you want to do with the jab is come out quickly, jab, come back. So it's boom, boom, boom. And then the cross is going across your body, depending on whether you're left or right-handed. Of course, I'm right-handed. So look what we have. We have jab, 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 jab. So that's your jab, okay? Then you have your jab and your cross. Jab, jab, cross. See? Okay. Then you have jab, cross, hook. That's another combination. So you have jab, cross, and then hook to the body. Okay? This is what that would look like. Jab, cross, hook. First, the bag's moving a lot, so I gotta just slow it down a little bit. Jab, 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 cross. You can see that's hard. Whew. And then once in a while, you get to get a kick in. Those feel good. So watch this. Keep it like this. You can kick, rotate like this, kick. Okay, so go like this, kick, kick. So there's your little mini boxing lesson for the day. All right, hi, amazing. All right, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. All right, now we're going to go over some expectations. This new distance learning thing, you're going to be doing most of your work, obviously, on the computer. So I wanted to share some expectations and some things you maybe don't know. Miss Smith and Miss Lindsay helped me make this. Miss Smith did this beautiful distance learning slideshow. All right, so distance learning, you can see that. I put this on there just to see if some of you guys are probably feeling a little bit like this, huh? Kind of been a crazy time. You're stuck inside with your family. Maybe they're getting on your nerves, your little brothers and sisters. Can also be scary time, depending on what you think about the virus and what you know about it. I think we're all safe, and kids are probably the safest, so I think we're going to be okay. But you also miss your friends and miss your routine and miss soccer and dance and all the amazing things that you guys do. So I know it's a weird time, but I know you're doing your best, and I think school is going to be a good thing. This 2 to 2.5 hours of work you have a day and connecting with your classmates and your teacher will kind of get you back in a routine. So I do miss you guys. All right, so I just wanted to show you, like I had talked about, there's already been some Marty Party stuff going on. So over on the right, what you can see is one of the challenges was to build a Rube Goldberg machine. So you can see Brady up there building a Rube Goldberg machine. And then we already talked about kids yoga. There's some pictures of that. There's Addie Hawalde down there. You can't see what she has on that, but it says Silent Zone. Because she was actually trying to do some work and her parents were bothering her, so she went to Silent Zone, made them go to Silent Zone. And then Mario Kart, we're still doing Mario Kart Mondays. I'll have my gamer tag online, or just email me and ask for it and I'll give it to you. You can become friends with me, and we've been playing the last 3 Mondays for about an hour each time. Yeah, Jacob J is pretty much the best one at Mario Kart. I could be wrong, but so far that's what I see. I've won a few first place, but he got a lot more. Another one of those challenges was to write a poem last week in the Mustang Challenge. And this is one that Jonathan Nava wrote that I thought was really good. It's called Stuck at Home. Stuck at home, not alone, got my parents and my phone. I can do a lot today, go to my backyard and play. Everything's going to be okay. I like that part. I can watch YouTube or solve the Rubik's Cube. I can play a video game, and you can do the same. Stuck at Home by Jonathan Nava. So you guys are very creative and smart kids. Each week we're going to have a creativity challenge that's due Friday. I hope you can work on it all week or just work it on Friday because you don't have any additional work on Fridays. But I hope that when you do that creativity challenge, I challenge you 5th graders to really, really try your best. Like, don't just do something to try to turn it in. Take the whole week and think about it and turn in amazing things. Show me the talent that you guys have. I know you will. Okay. So it's important now that we're doing distance learning that you do your best, and when you do your work, to find a safe and quiet space where you can do your work. If you want to have your headphones on and listen to music, hey, you have a right to do that as long as you can get your work done. You also can do it at your own pace. But I want to reemphasize that each day the work is due by the end of the day. Don't let it all build up by the end of the week. So each day, get on in the morning, go to the Google Classroom stream, watch our video explaining what to do for the day, and then just go and do it. I mean, you can sleep in, you can do a little bit, take a break, play some video games, go to lunch, and then come back, play outside, but get it done each day. That's kind of the kind of self-discipline you want to have for the rest of your life, and this is great training. Okay, let me keep moving on. All right, when we do Zoom meetings, make sure that you're being appropriate. So starting this week, it's going to be a little bit more formal than the Marty parties. You're going to have your real name because it doesn't let you switch your name down on the bottom, but I want you to have your first real name, your first name only. And then I want to make sure that that your video is going to be on. If you can't put your video on for whatever reason, then please let us know. But we want to be able to see you. You're only going to do a couple of Zoom meetings a week, and we want to be able to see you and interact with you. This is the only time that we get to, as teachers, get to see you and you get to see your classmates. So please be appropriate. Make sure you're on mute the whole time unless you are asked to unmute. So some expectations of Zoom. To be respectful, no swearing. I mean, these are obvious things. Be polite, be the wonderful kids that you are. That includes in the chat, doing appropriate things, and sticking to what we are trying to do and not disrupting class. Because you can disrupt class on a Zoom meeting just as easily as you can disrupt class in the traditional classroom, which wouldn't be okay. Okay, so we want everybody to have a good experience, especially when we have such precious time and only a little bit of time when we get to see each other on Zoom meetings. Okay, this is with Chromebooks. You all should have a Chromebook that you got from school, or maybe you're using your own computers. But here's the thing. Those are still monitored by the district. So anything that you put on there is still, the district can see everything you do. Miss Joyner gets messages, it's called a gaggle report. If they're swearing or inappropriate stuff, you can still get busted for harassment. You can still get suspended. You'd be like, suspended? How could I get suspended? I'm already not in school. But it can go on your record. We are going to be back to traditional school someday. Of course, we can still contact your parents and do a lot of things. But you guys are awesome fifth graders, have been all year. I'm not expecting problems. And also, if you want us to open up a lot of cool stuff on your Chromebooks and keep having creative things, we need kids to use them appropriately. So that was that. And then things to check. Make sure you check Google Classroom each morning and check the Google Stream. The class work in Google Classroom is where you'll see a lot of your work. You'll get work from Miss Smith, Miss Lindsay, and myself each day. If you are going to comment on anybody's work, please make it positive and not just saying hi to each other. It's not a personal chat area. And then email. If you don't know how to email, someone will show you, or please somehow contact me. But emailing your teacher is the best way to ask questions individually, okay? Finally, you can take ARS tests at home. We're not gonna have a Marty Party every week. I know it says that. We're gonna do something fun in small groups, and you'll find out who your small groups are either today or later but for sure by Tuesday, and you'll know the time. And we want to do small groups, so we only have 8 to 10 kids in a group where we can really interact with you and talk with you and see how things are going. And then we do have Mario Kart Mondays still. Okay, and then one note about coding and game design. I would like to still do it, you guys. So all it really means at this point is please finish your game, publish it within GameStar Mechanic, and then send me the link. And I'll start doing challenges and building the Monroe Arcade. So I'm going to contact all the kids that were in coding and game design and kind of talk to you individually, but just to everyone, please do that. GameStar is still cool, and of course you guys have access to it. All right, so one of the things that last time people told me was their favorite thing was the dancing. Remember, they had the light dancers? So I found a pretty amazing dance routine that I wanted to show you guys, so please enjoy.
Enjoy. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my boy, Fiction!
Look at that dude move. Holy cow. How does he do that? Oh my gosh. In a couple weeks, we're going to have a Monroe Talent Show. I want to see some dancing like this. Wow, amazing. Amazing. That is crazy. Okay, so now on a little bit more serious note, let me flip this so you guys can see me. I have to set it up against something. Come on. I guess I can just be like this. Okay, fifth graders. Like I had told you, this has kind of been a tough time. It's going to be a tough time just because the world is crazy and the unknown. And I miss you guys. But I want to tell you that I really want to challenge you guys to do your best. So I don't know if you're going to totally understand this, but I saw an amazing quote, and it says, "Do something today that your future self will thank you for." Let me say that again. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Basically, that means do something a little bit every day that's going to make yourself better. So what does that mean? That means doing your classwork. Even though you're not formally in school, and I don't know if your parents are making you do it or not making you do it, if they are able to sit there with you or not, you're a fifth grader. You can do that. So I expect that you will sit down and you will do your best on all of this work. It's only 4 days worth of work and then a creative project that's due Friday. But you know what? Still read your 45 minutes AR. Take those AR tests. When you do a project or do work, do your best work. I believe in you guys. You've been an awesome class, and let's finish strong so that you guys are the awesome fifth grade that I know that you can be. You know, one of the things that I talked to you about the first days of school is that wall on the back of my classroom and what you guys are going to be known for. Well, I'm going to fill that out with some amazing things you guys are going to be known for. Okay, what you've done with the School water project has been amazing. We're going to try to do something with that at the end of the end of the year. And how you guys react right now with what's going on with COVID and not being in school. So please do your best work. Like really do it. Sit down. Making yourself better each day is something you can do. Do something physical to make your body better, and do something mentally as part of school to do it. I'm not going to be there to help motivate you every day. Sorry, there it went. But I'll try to in the mornings, and just do your best work. So I have a final video I want to show you. That it gets me pumped up every time I see it. So love you guys, miss you guys, and you're awesome. There's that quote. And now we'll finish it off with this YouTube video. So give me a second to find it. We gotta go library. All right. So we're gonna end it with this.
One of the great challenges in this world is knowing enough about a subject to think you're right.
Those days that you don't want to do anything, where you're too tired, too sore, you just don't feel like it, those days, those are the days that count. When you have those feelings, it's even more important to step up and get some. If you've got something to do, don't put it off till tomorrow. Don't do that. Don't voluntarily do anything tomorrow that you should be getting done today. Get it done today. Don't wait. Attack it, destroy it, and move on.
Stop waiting for something to move you and move yourself. You're your biggest problem. Everything is external that moves you. Now I want you to start moving yourself internally. I want you to be able to push your buttons and not let anything else push your buttons. You gotta move you every single day. If you get to a point in your day and you down and out, if you get to a point in your day and you exhausted, you get to a point in your day and you're not feeling it, you can stop right there and change the mood. Nobody control your mood. You control your mood. You control your feelings.
I don't care how small it is. I don't care how minuscule the movement is, but make movement. Move forward and do that every single day, no matter what, including today. You aren't getting any closer to your 5-year plan or your 3-year plan or your 7-year plan or any plan that you've got unless you get up and start getting after it today.
I woke up one day and stopped making excuses. I woke up one day and stopped playing the blame game. I woke up one day and looked at the man in the mirror and was like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Wake up. It's showtime. Let's go. Get up. Go to class. Get up. Do your homework. Work on your gift. It was given to you, but you got to hone it. And the reason why some of you are not where you're supposed to be, you've given yourself an option. You've given yourself an out. You've given yourself an excuse, but you have what it takes to do it. And the problem with some of you in this room, you don't have no drive. You ain't got nothing pushing you. You have no reason. You better find one before you get out here today. You don't belong at the bottom, and it's time for you to get your butt from down there. It's time for you to stop being comfortable at the bottom. Get your butt up and get to where you're supposed to be. You are a royal priesthood. Get where you belong. Do what you're supposed to do. Live like you're supposed to live.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do what you're supposed to do. Get up, be self-motivated, do your work, and become a better you. That is amazing. Okay, before we stop this video, I know there's a couple people that want to say hi to you besides me. We have Maxapoo. There's my doggy. Say hi, Max. There's Marley. Hi, Marley. Hi, Max. And of course, most people's favorite, Miss Zena. Meow, you said hi to the kids. Meow, morning, Zena. All right, guys, have a great first week of distance learning. Like I said a couple of times in this video, I miss you. And get that work done. All right.